Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. The Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao is a product of a lengthy yet perceptive peace negotiation. The heart of such dialogue was eventually manifested in the comprehensive agreement on the Bangsamoro. Ultimately, it aims to resolve the decades-old conflict in the Bangsamoro, giving peace a second chance to reign in our beloved homeland. As we continue working for just and lasting peace, our hearts remain firm that such vision cannot be achieved without the significant roles and contributions of women. We need the voice, the support, and the leadership of women to make sure that peace can be achieved, inshallah.
The decades-old conflict between the government and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. However, we are still addressing the different horizontal conflicts. Our region is currently threatened by violent extremism, redo or clan conflict, criminal violence, and others.
8 years na kaming nasa evacuation center, pero hindi permanent sa evacuation center. Pabalik-balik kasi, gabi-gabi nasa evacuation center kami. Kasi yung detachment ng sundalo, inaatake sila ng hindi namin alam kung saan nanggaling yung mga ibinabato nila sa mga detachment.
Nag-evacuate din kami every day, pero bumabalik kami sa umaga. Pero kaya nakabalik na kami ng aming mga bahay, hindi pa rin kami sigurado na anytime na aatakin naman yung detachment, makaalis naman kami sa aming mga bahay.
Para sa aming mga ina, nag-aalala kami para sa aming mga anak, lalong-lalo na ang mga senior citizens sa aming mga barangay. Kasi hindi nating alam kung kailang darating ang mga virus na ito. Hindi nating alam kung kailang sila darating sa ating mga katawan.
Sa amin bilang ina, sumusunod po kami sa health protocol na huwag lumabas kung hindi kinakailangan. Yung mga anak din namin, binabawalan din namin na lumabas kung wala namang importante. Kami na lang pong lumalabas kung may importanteng kukunin o bibilhin.
Para sa amin, oo, nakaka-epekto po sa amin. Lalong-lalo na sa ngayon, hindi nating alam kung sino ang kalabang natin, na kung kailang sila darating sa amin.
We always ensure that women are on board in all our efforts towards conflict prevention and conflict resolution. We ensure that women are not only represented in local peace process mechanisms, but meaningfully participating as well. And in this strategy, we also ensure that our women are protected, especially from the global pandemic, the COVID-19.
I think yung empowerment ng kababaihan is always a work in progress. Definitely, when you look at the BARMM government, you see a lot of women. There can be still much to be done when it comes to the number of women at the top positions. So yun yung in terms of quantity. Pero I think when you look at the overall parang picture din, makikita rin natin na yung in terms of contribution, madami rin yung ibibigay ng ating mga kababaihan dito sa ating rehiyon.
Malaki po ang pagbabago sa buhay ko mula nang ma-integrate ako sa PNP. Naitaguyod ko ang pamilya ko, nakapag-aaral ang aking mga anak sa school, at naitaguyod ko rin ang kapayapaan at katahimikan sa bayan ko.
Mas mahirap ang maging isang pulis and at the same time maging full-time nanay dahil sa paring aspeto nakasalalay ang kaligtasan ng aming pamilya at ng ating bayan.
Sana pantay-pantay ang pagtingin sa babaeng pulis at sa lalaking pulis, lalo na pagdating sa promotion at privilege.
I think when you talk about equal participation, wala pa tayo doon. I think that goes for a lot of other places in the country and in the world. Madami pa rin maaaring magawa for increased participation of women when it comes to Bangsamoro governance. But we are, I think, in the right direction when it comes to that.
The contributions of women were very instrumental during the peace process between the government of the Philippines and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. In fact, the CAB was the first agreement in the world signed by a woman working for a peace process office whose head happens to be a woman as well. Eventually, that same energy and meaningful impact continued during the campaign for the Bangsamoro Organic Law. The site remains vivid to my memory, our dear sisters and daughters lobbying and rallying for the BOL, be it under the rain or under the heat of the sun. The world saw the strength of Bangsamoro women and their collective ability to make a change.
Noong panahon ng negosasyon, isa sa mga critical na diskusyon is yung meaningful political participation ng kababaihan. And may mga paraan na nilagay ang Bangsamoro Organic Law para mabigyan ng maisakatuparan yun. Pero ang pagsasabatas naman ng isang prinsipyo tulad ng meaningful political participation ay hindi enough. There are many other factors that are needed to make that happen. Siguro kasama na dyan yung changing in mindset, changing in attitude towards women in positions of leadership or decision making. So isang magandang step yung mailagay siya sa batas, isang magandang hakbang din yung magluklok ng mga kababaihan sa birokrasya at saka sa political high positions in the transition authority. Pero marami pang kailangan gawin towards this. Women's participation and empowerment in the BARMM is a responsibility. I think not just it's a tall order. It's a noble endeavor, and therefore hindi sapat na yung nasa BARMM government lang o nasa BARMM parliament lang ang gumagalaw para maisakatuparan ito. So meron tayong responsibilidad as mga members of the community, of the region, as women na magkaroon din ng ganong espasyo sa sarili nating mga circles na katanggap-tanggap at hindi pinupuna or hindi na pinapansin kung ang nasa posisyon ng leadership o yung mga nakikilahok sa mga political activities or socio-economic activities ay mga kababaihan.
In this 28th year anniversary of UNSCR 1325, let us celebrate women's role and contribution in the peace process that gave birth to the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, or the BARMM. We call on everyone, the government, the non-government organization, civil society, religious group, the academy. Let us work together, hand in hand, in delivering a peaceful and resilient Bangsamoro community with women as active partners in nation building and in regional development.
As part of our commitment and support for the United Nations Security Council Resolution UN-SCR 1325, we shall adopt the Bangsamoro Regional Action Plan on Women, Peace and Security 2020 to 2022. This document shall guide and remind the members of the bureaucracy that there can be no genuine peace and development without women's participation. I therefore call on our fellow workers in government to support the implementation of this plan. Beyond our commitment, action is a must. It is up to us on how our commitments can become actual accomplishments, inshallah. Thank you and wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.